that should be working now. Oh, make sure that's updated. Day 3, bing! I'm just going to get straight into it. Try and remember what I'm doing. Probably die on the first attempt, I would imagine. So, if you're watching this on YouTube or you're new to the stream, what we're doing is we're using the loot we get from the Abyss to buy new ships to run the Abyss in and slowly go up the tiers. At the moment we're in a frigate doing tier 1 dark filaments. We need to be in a fleet with ourselves. Let's just set that up. And these have been kind of traditionally, I think we got 7 mil from the last one we did, so it's not too bad. We've got a little spreadsheet set up. See if we can find that. That's our spreadsheet. So at the moment we've got 21 million ISK, and then if we were to stop using this frigate we could sell it as well, which would give us a little bit of a bonus to the ISK there. So these are just 2 drones. They launch their own drones. I think what we do here is we go Scourge Rage and we orbit here, turn this on. Let's get them locked up. Oh, they're Triglavian. I don't think they do enough damage to really be a problem, so we're just going to Scourge Rage them down. We're 18 kilometer range, so we're definitely going to hit them. Let's get the biocombative cache locked up and ready. We can actually figure out what the best thing to shoot into them would be. So shield would be EM. I think we're fine with the Scourge. They do have quite good kinetic on the armor, but once you get through that, they go. So potentially could go with explosive against these guys. Might be a better play, but this is fine. Let's get loaded into our Scourge Javelin just in case we want those next. Now let's find out what we got. 1.2 million ISK, not bad. I think we probably could go and get these cancelled quite fast, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to stick with the main cache. Hey Fim, how are you going? If you have time, Fim, we can definitely try the oh, this is the one thing that's dangerous, and this is the one you want to orbit at like max range. So I think you want to aim to orbit at 30k. So orbit 30, and then we should hit it with these rockets, and we should slowly chip it down. But this thing apparently has really good tracking and does a lot of damage. So if it gets a tracking shot off on you, you're just stuffed. But it can't shoot more than like 25k, so you just stay at 30k and keep plinking away at it. Its resists are Omni, slightly favoured towards kinetic. So we could switch into explosive here, but I think we're going to be alright. I think we just keep shooting it. Might be wrong. Want to be careful of the edge of the site. It's the only thing for this one. But this is not like most battle cruisers in the game. If you get close to them, that's the ideal. This one, not so much. You want to keep range 30k. Make sure we're not just looking out for the edge of that arena. We could even go EM onto this. EM or explosive would be fine. When we get near the reload, I might manually switch it into those. This is going to take a while. Going near a blue cloud here. It's fine, I think. Oh, we're chunking it in the armor, so it's mostly shield tanked. Let's just manually fly ourselves this way a little bit. Looks like we're staying in the old Scourge. I'm trying to keep turning. Oh, we're getting really close now, so we want to be a bit careful here. Don't really want to be less than 10k on this guy. There we go. We just had a really big strategic fleet fight, and I was super late to it, and I only managed to get on 4 of the ship kills. I think there was something like 150, 200 ship kills, so a little bit sad about that. But we have a nice little run through the T1 electricals here, so that's going to make up for it. So far we got about 2 mil, yeah, 2.2, that's great. And that's without any real luck. That's just all the normal drops that you get. Let's go through. We've still got loads of time, 13 minutes, so we'll probably full clear this last room. Go and get all the cans, unless it's a particularly difficult room, which it's not really. That is a red cloud though, so let's get down below that. Don't want to be in the trekking cloud if I can help it. And these are relatively fast. I don't think they're fast enough though. Oh, and they don't actually do any damage at that range at least, which is great. Let's just zoom past them. Get on the other side of this cloud. Let's do something stupid and risky. Oh, yeah, you're just going to lurk. Bit of lurking for him, that's fine with me. I've just manually put my speed slightly slower so I can stay within gun range. Ah, there wasn't even anything there. Rubbish. We can set ourselves back up to full speed here. We are in the... Oh, it's the shield booster cloud, the red one. That's not too bad for us. They're not really doing any damage, so... 3.4, that's fine. One of the problems with this fit is that there's not really a good supply of the rockets in MJ, so I've actually got a courier contract set up with a load of blueprints for the Tech 1 rockets, and we'll make some copies, and then we'll be able to make our own, because I don't think anyone's going to do that. I think it's probably a market that we'll try and keep an eye on as well, make sure it's available for the new bros to have this Scourge Javelin in particular, as that is apparently the default. Alright, let's go straight for it. Oh, we're still entangled. Alright, let's load into Rage. Let's go for Nova. I think that's the best choice versus these. Yeah, they have a big hole in their armor. So hopefully we can just blast our way through these. We didn't manage to reload? We did. Just means that once you're through the shield, they just kind of die. It's great. I think we just win this fight, so I'm going to just stay close, but if not, we can always move away a little bit. There are quite a lot of them. It's fine. It's already 2 down. Destroy 25. If we get 2 of them, so what? Defend a faction warfare complex, manufacture something, scan some wormholes. Well, maybe we can set something to manufacture. Get our 10,000 skill points for today. I think after we kill 25 NPCs, we got half a mil yesterday, which helps when you're at these low levels of ISK. That's kind of nice. All right, there we go. Kill that last one. Reload into Scourge Javelin. Oh, we got some nice bits there. We've got loads of little bits in that one. Look at all that. Lovely. Thank you, CCP. So a familiar ISK, apparently, that 5 in. Oh, I know what to do here. We need to fly away from them and get one of them dead, basically. Let's shoot rockets at him. He's zooming after us. I think we keep the Disparu guy as far away as humanly possible. We do like loops of the outside. Just kill the attacker. Just keep running. Just keep running. They're coming though, he's fast. I think they might catch up, but they'll then drop off again. So we just keep running. We're okay. I don't want to bump into any of these big objects. It'd be sad. I think we're fine. Famous last words, eh? But let's go down here. See what was in this very quickly. We'll drive by. Now, do we break him? Because I remember this guy reps, I think. I think we maybe don't. Not in... Let's figure out what he's weak to. He's weak to EM and thermal, so we're gonna... And he's good against Scourge. So, we're going to switch into EM. We're going to go Rage. And we're going to orbit this guy at like 10 kilometers. See what happens. We've got 18k range. Well, maybe we don't need to orbit him quite at 10. Let's do 15. Is this going to be better? Oh yeah, much better. I don't think he can tank through that. He's got good EM resist, but no, maybe we should have gone thermal. But he's got no armor points, no armor hit points, so we don't. It's fine. He's gonna die. There he goes. Back into this. $500,000. So we got extra 700,000 ISK from those 2 extra bits, which we were kind of kiting away anyway, so that's okay. Nice, we got a blueprint there, I think. No, Tetrian. Small, I guess, yeah. That's fine. Alright, we're all set. Going to the last room, I think. Yeah, because we had... I think it's the last room. Yeah, we had a wave of... oh. Oh, these aren't too bad, actually. Where is that? Down there. Let's just get rid of the Lucid Aegis straight off the bat. Because this is quite a big object, you can orbit pretty close on it, and it's fine. Yay, we got an AIR goal. Yep, so these have Omni tanks, we can just stay in there. Stay in the Scourge. We could go Rage for these, I think. But we seem to be dealing with them fine. Thank you, AR. 450,000 today. Oh, we got, yeah, because you get taxed. Alright. Active 2. Kill goons. 23%. Oh look, we had some unclaimed rewards. I'm going to reload into Scourge Rage because it's slow. And I want to be fast. Nice, we're getting quite a lot of the crystalline, which is cool. We'll go over and find out what's in this one. Try not to go too fast though, so the Lancer can still get shot by us. Right, now we can go fast. See, we're running through that Scourge Javelin really quickly. Nice, 500,000 red loot. Right, oh, so got 10 mil of loot just there, and then are any of these worth anything? I don't think so. No. So about 10 mil for 2 sites, which is, I think, a third of the cost. I think this was a 30 mil ship, so it's a third of the cost of the hook bill. Might be wrong on that. Let's have a look at the spreadsheet. What did it say? Yeah, about 30 mil, 29 mil. Then a few filaments as well, 1.6 mil. We bought a lot of filaments for this one. We're going to do a little drop off and record all that, so why has it suddenly decided it's 12 mil? I mean, I'm not complaining, but we'll go with 12 for the spreadsheet. Run 12, 12, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's only got one. Add an extra 0. Oh, and we even missed out a little bit of 0 point condensate. So we want calm darks, and we don't have any. So we're gonna have to get some out of the hangar. I like to dump stuff before I dock it. It's not really a thing. You just dock and do it all there. Bum-ba-dum. Right. So let's get another. Well, we've already got So we'll do another set of 2. We got 1. Do we have any more javelin? Scourge. No. I think we've got enough javelin. So I think I'm trying to get to about 60-70 mil now to get to a... We're going to potentially go into a bit of a quicker T2 fit, so like a Hawk. I don't actually know how much quicker it'll be. I don't think it's going to be much quicker. I think this is kind of fine. We get some pretty good bonuses for this. Alright. And we've not, like that Mutaplasmid wasn't bad, but we've not really had an amazing drop from these. You can get a filament that's worth like, some of the T3 filaments are worth like 6 mil, and then we get really lucky and we get a T4 filament, that might be nice. I'm just going to swap to Scourge Rage, turn on that. We're going to do a 5k orbit on the biocache. We're going to probably get out of this. Yeah, we want to get out of that blue cloud, that's not nice for us. Not nice for them either, but yeah. I'm like 3-shotting them, that's kind of cool. Maybe we can deal with it. You usually have time to reload before any actual action happens, but yeah, should be loaded up before we get in here. I am actually going to stick with this and then just quickly have a check. He's omni-tank, so yeah, that's the right choice. We just need to get close to him. We'll kill his cruiser buddy on the way in. Yeah, this dude's pretty screwed. This one you can orbit real close on, so we're just going to do that. We do not want that blue cloud. If he gets a hit off us, we're dead. I think he repairs, but I think that's more of a thing in the later levels. It's doing very, very slow repairs right now. There we go, his buddy's dead. I can work on him. Just hitting him with Scourge Rage, just do the most damage with our bonus to Scourge. Apparently this is a good one to run some darks in. We're just going to completely wait until this guy dies. I'm not going to risk getting absolutely nailed by him. Slightly low room, that one, I think. But still, we're at 2 million already. After just the first 2 rooms. Alright, what have we got this time? I think this one we want to be careful with again. Not sure. We definitely don't want to be in that cloud, whatever it is. And then does he... He's okay. I think we stick with these. We just go long range on him. I think this will be fine. Let's do a 25k orbit. See if we can break through him. Getting wrecking shocked by a Drekavac is not on my list of things to do. Yes, he's got a beefy armor tank against us, so I think we need to go explosive. Nova Javelin. So we're doing 152 there. Let's see how much better we do with this. A little bit better. Not amazing. Maybe we go close orbit. Don't seem to be able to hit. Right. So 3.2. I don't think 3.2 is too bad. It's much more than we were making with the other options. It's much quicker as well. Much quicker. Oh. Makes me laugh how little those things are worth. It used to be that you could jump out of a filament, and if there were bad guys outside, before you were vulnerable, you could just activate another filament and go straight back in, which, you know, pretty stupid. Kind of funny at the same time. Hey, hacker 41, 41, 41, 41. How's things? First time in the stream chatting, I see. Hopefully you're not an AI hacker. Although I don't really know what I have to hack. Maybe my EVE Online account. Don't hack that. It'll be very sad. So we cleared off that Triglavian just because he might be applying a little bit of armor repair to the other drones, so just get rid of him just in case that's happening. In theory, speeds things up. What is the IS per hour? So this is we're like moving our way up the tiers. So this is a relatively new bro ship. So it's a hook bill. Costs about 30 mil. I don't actually know what the IS per hour on is it, but you get a random roll, and you seem to get about 3 million ISK minimum per filament, which takes about 10 minutes. So you could extrapolate that out. So 10 times 6. So 3 times 6. So that would be 15 plus 3, 18. So it'd be 18 mil an hour minimum. And then there are lucky drops, which are worth more. So the lucky drops vary a little bit, but generally they're a few extra million, so not an amazing amount more. Let's just reload quickly. So probably somewhere in the region of kind of, I've completely forgotten what I said now. Somewhere in the region of like 18 to 25 mil an hour. And that's with this very cheap T1 fit. Once we get a little bit more risk, we're going to start running a slightly more expensive fit, and etc, and go up the tiers, and the IS per hour will change then. This is not, you know, this is not how I made, that's some of the ISK I have. I currently have about 200 billion liquid spread across the other like market accounts and stuff like that. That's mainly through market play that I make most of my IS per hour. So I do like passive background stuff, but this is just a little side project just to see how possible it is to like work your way up from zero. So we're tracking it all on this handy spreadsheet, and you can see at the moment we've got 33 million ISK to spend. So if we die, we can buy this hook build back, which is great, but ideally we're going to get enough to fly a slightly better ship and increase our IS per hour. We'll also sell the hook build back at that point, I think. Maybe we'll hold on to it until we've made a bit more money just as a backup. But yeah, we're kind of doing, we're still at the point where it's kind of safe. We shouldn't really die in these fits, so hopefully we don't. They were repairing each other just then. I don't know if you saw that. Makes things go a bit slower. Now he's just him on his own. He should die pretty quick. For a new player, like if you can skill into this hook bill and go out and do these solo, this is going to be comparable to you doing well-skilled Vexor writing. You know, you should be making like 30 to 50 mil an hour on a Vexor. Not directly from like the NPC bounties, but from like every so often you're going to get an escalation that's going to sell for 100 and something mil, and that bumps up your IS per hour quite a bit. Or you'll get like a sentient spawn or something like that. This should be nearly comparable. So not a bad option, especially if you don't particularly want to be belt writing, if you want to just be doing a quick burst of stuff and just roll the dice on the loot drops, things like that. I'm actually going to swap back into Javelin, and we're going to jump. I think this reload carries on through the jump. It's nice. Oh, we can go back into Rage. We just fly straight at that. The drone waves are the easiest ones for this. We just absolutely smash through them. We just kill the anchor in Damovic straight away. So I think this is 2 filaments. Oh, we actually got a Fierce Dark. We'll save that. We'll be doing those later on, I think. The tier 3 darks. if we were planning a mic warp drive fit, this anchoring Damovic would be a big problem. We'll want to get rid of him for sure. But as we're not, it's no problem. So we're not actually moving, so let's fix that before we die. Movement is actually important. Although I think we can brick tank these, but let's not have to wait, you know, for our shields to rep and stuff. Let's not let it get anywhere near risky. So yeah, both of those, we just did 2 runs. Both of those were pulling in about 3 mil each, so we've come out with 7. Which is alright. $7.4. Let's get ourselves another. I think we get 7 this time, which should bring us up to a nice round 9. Do I have enough ammo for this? I think so. I'm gonna find out. We can always just go to the other javelins. It's just not as fast. It's a bit risky. If you were to get like 3 battleship waves, then you would be screwed. We'll try and run 3 more quickly. Just blitz through them. How much is it saying we've got at the moment? 41 million. It's pretty good. How's it going? We're up to 41 mil, Fim. And then if we sell the hook bill, we get an extra 30. So we're about 70 mil up right now. So we're getting close to being able to upgrade to the Hawk, I think. Let's just go into Scourge Javelin. But yeah, the rocket hook bill is really nice. Really works well with good skills. I'm not sure I need to be in a worm. I don't know if the worm can do, because what I've been reading is that the T2s are not really a thing. They just take longer, and you know, it's okay to just keep bursting through T1s. So I might just get a Hawk and just absolutely smash T1s. It's kind of my thought process, but I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I could get a worm just to showcase it. Oh, let's switch into Nova. It's like, I think it's just basically a beefier version of the hook bill. I don't think there's much difference really. Oh. Let's see. see what it says. So velocity, use tankier, damage, rate of fire as well. So that might be good. 10 and 5%. And what's this is does this do better damage? Velocity. I don't know if does this do better? I think it might do more. I think the Hawk's just tankier. Probably should turn my shield drop on, right? Because this is flying through T1s. Like it's really, really comfy. I'm gonna have to simulate the hook bill and the Hawk and see what the big difference is and whether it's actually worth it. Otherwise, we're gonna just save up for the next tier, really, which I think is gonna be a T3/T4 Gila. I don't know though. Potentially going to a Vagabond or group up with people. I'm a bit hesitant to group up with people because I think that's not a massively realistic goal for most people, but I do think it's a really fun way to run the Abyss. I like that people have kind of persevered and found fits that do that. It's really cool. It should be a goal, but like the reason I say it's not realistic is when I've done it in the past with like a group who are really dedicated to doing it and like we try and do it every day, you know, it's 3 people, so you're like relying on the same 3 people, and if you increase the group to a few more people, then it just becomes unreliable, like, you know, and it's kind of putting a lot of pressure on those 3 people. Still, it's definitely something I want to do. I'm just going to play keep away with this Kikimora so that he cannot kill us. I think we break through him even with the well, frigate trying to heal him. Run! We did do last time, I'm pretty sure. Do you want to try and do some like some T1 member destroyer stuff for him? If I buy you a member, would you come out with me? See if we can make fits at work. I don't know what we'd do. Maybe just independent fits and just be double the damage. Oh, it's the barrier. This is the edge of the arena, this redness. I'll zoom down here now. I think this Kikimora's on its last legs. I think with the Hawk, you can basically load Rage and go face tank the Kikimora. I think that's the difference, and that's why the Hawk is quote-unquote good. I don't know for certain though. What I know is somebody needs to make me some ammo in MJ, because I am running out. Ooh, that is a big drop. A T4 exotic filament, it's 9 mil. That's 2 of our normal runs. More than 2 of our normal runs. Just 1 drop. This is how the Abyss works. You get these big shiny drops sometimes. That's really handy. Gives a big ISK boost there. Destroyers suck. I tried making you being friendly destroyers. They sucked. It all sucks. Also, my food is going to be here in 50 minutes. Yeah, I know they suck. That wouldn't be for the goal. That wouldn't be for like the objective. It would just be for fun. Hence why I said I'd buy it for you, because I think we might die in a fire. Or we could just get 2 members and see how far we go. Do a T0, do a T1, do a T2, do a T3. Die in the T3, probably. Oh, This is like the hardest wave, and there's a fucking white cloud right on top of me. This is why we stay loaded into Scourge Javelin, and we're gonna hit this guy, I think. Questioning everything I know right now. Ah! They're coming for me! Run away! Yeah, these two don't tank, the other one tanks. So I'm gonna kill these two and then get rage 15-kilometer orbit the other guy. And wow, what are the clouds in here, man? The clouds are awful for me. I got white speed cloud over there, which is maybe not awful if I pilot it right, but blue over here is terrible. Do not want to fly through that blue cloud. I'm gonna go down, see if I can go underneath. But yeah, sometimes you get 2 here, and sometimes you get 3, and we got 3. This is a wave that will kill weaker fits, and it will kill inexperienced players who go and try and just brawl with them. These guys tanky and they do decent damage, so you don't want to brawl them. You just want to run away and slowly pick away at the 2 that don't rep, and then you want to go in close on the, well, 15k on the other guy with your rage. So in a second we're going to swap to rage. Going to be our Scourge. I think these guys have a relatively good Omni tank, and we're just going to orbit him at 15. Hopefully he doesn't take us into the blue clouds, something like that. Oh, well, he doesn't really apply, so it doesn't really matter. Actually, probably the white cloud that we want to watch out for. Well, he's got crazy shield resistances, but he's relatively weak otherwise, so maybe it's thermal actually for these guys. The thermal resistance on the armor is terrible. Oh yeah, he just has no armor. So is there a shield? So I need to remember that for next time and go for the shields resist, which is it's therm, like pretty much. That was it. That was the last wave. Nice. I think we're going to carry on even though we've got, for us, somewhat expensive loot in. I think we're fine to just crack on. Alright, let's get moving. Figure out where he is. He's over here. So we can use the speed cloud here to get a bit closer. I think we'll try and edge around the speed cloud. And we'll load into whatever is best for killing this dude, which is literally anything. So we're going to go into Scourge Rage. Will you drive down this? Yeah. So we're going to do 5k orbit. Works out nicely. He's taken us into an area with lots of things to bump into, which is risky for us, but we should be done with him pretty soon, so I think we're okay. To be fair, I'm probably going to have to go out to this run. We're going to do some tea, like Fim, get some food. He's dead, hopefully. Nice. Oh, we got another nice drop. A fierce exotic. Lovely. See, now the luck's coming in. An extra 3 mil there, well 2.8. We'll be flying around the blingy stuff before you know it. So a little wave of Damovix, we can stay in. Let's go into explosive, I think, for these fellas. Is this a foolproof fit? There's still a rare room where fit can't clear. This fit can clear every room. You can mess it up and die. There's a battle cruiser, a drone battle cruiser that if you get too close to it, it'll like perfect tracking alpha you, so you have to stay at range on it. And there's that Disparo room with the Stormbringer, with the little DED ships, and that one can get you as well. But generally, it's a relatively safe fit. The battleship rooms are all pretty much fine as long as you don't just approach it. Okay, it kind of looks like we're approaching it, but we're not. We're actually off to the side on this one. Whether or not we bump this is going to be a question. Let's keep an eye. Ooh, kind of. I think we're okay. Oh. No, it's getting confused. There you go. Let's just fix that for it. And this is just a fit from the Abyssal Lurkers channel. If you just type in, I'll just put it in. If you just join that channel in game, you'll be able to find this fit and the skill plan for it and all that kind of stuff. It's a pretty cool fit. It's simple as well, cheap. You just got to get the ammo types right for the different NPCs to make sure you're clearing fast enough, but it's pretty brain dead. And it's a good teaching one because it teaches you how various NPCs interact and how the clouds can screw you over and stuff like that, so it's good to gain experience on. Oh, I'm going to fly off the edge. Let's try and not do that. An extra million-esque. So that was a pretty good set of runs, really. So I think, do we do 2? Or just 1? It's like 19 mil for 2 runs. Very nice. Just going to jump us ahead on a little progress meter. Oh, there's a bad guy in local. Or, well, a neutral. 7th Sanctum. Just report him in the intel channels in case anyone else wants to avoid him. How loud is the music compared to my talking? Shouldn't be that loud. So 20 mil, let's say. So yeah, 61 mil we're at. You can see we've got the Condor there, we've got the T3 Gila. We've got tons of loot now. At some point we'll sell all that off, I assume, to Fim's buyback. Bit of a quick one today, but quite a nice one. Kind of saw what you can achieve with the hook bill there. Let's have a look. So we've been going just about an hour now, and it was these 3 runs. So 12 plus 7.4 plus 20. So we made nearly 40 mil in an hour. Pretty good. One of the blueprints was good, so all of them apart from this one. So the Vedmak sells in Jita for, you just gotta look at the Vedmak blueprint, for about 6 to 7 mil. So that's quite good. The rest are all completely trash. Maybe this one. I think this one's still no good. Oh, 2 mil, not bad. I don't think any of the ammo is worth, like, it's useful to make, like, see what it is. So people sell it for so cheap. But I think what you want to do with this really is invent it and try and get the tech 2. So try and get the occult, and then the occult actually is worth something. So if you invent it and you get successful, 4.7 to 6 mil. So you can make like 1 million ISK if your invention is successful. It costs you 180 to try, and the chance is 34. So it's probably profitable eventually if you put enough of this into a cult. And if your market, like if you are a goon, they use Kikimoras a fair bit. We don't currently, but we had a run where we did for ages, and that would have been much more valuable. And to let's just show this again. So when you get a successful invention, you'll notice you'll need 0 point. So we've got that. You'll need isogen. You've got that. These are really easy to make. They're RAMs. And then you need a little bit of fullerized, which is a super common reaction that people make and sell. And then morphite, which is in nullsec. So all of the things we need to make that are in MJ, plus the actual abyssal loot that we have ourselves. So you can become an abyssal maker. Let's see. The Vedmak is a similar idea, apart from you need some of these, which you can buy in MJ relatively cheaply, I think, compared to like what you make them with. And it says it takes you 67 mil to make it and 88 to sell. So there's already like 20 mil difference there, and people are selling the blueprint for 6 mil. So you could make something and maybe sell it for more. That would be better. That Vedmak's possibly an example of that. You'd have to check your local markets and make sure, but yeah, I'm probably just going to chuck all this into a little locker until I've got like 2 billion ISKs worth, and then sell it all at once to help fund future video ideas. But you know, you can see here we've spent a bit today, but we've got 14 bill, so we've got plenty of ISK if we want to buy something stupid to just mess around with. I think I'm going to go and get the vagabond fits and stuff like that and see if we can mess around with those at the end of streams and things. But yeah, I don't want to drag this on too long, so I'm going to let you guys all go. Have a good day, and thanks for watching.